What is up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. If you're new, I'm a musician, a guitar player that listens to and reacts to video game music from games I've never heard about or played. Today, I'm going to be doing a platinum request from Patreon from Justin. This is funny because I just heard this game for the first time, the video right before this, not knowing I was going to hear it again. This is Dishonored, and the song is called The Drunken Wailer. Now, mind you, really quick, the first Dishonored I heard was Dishonored 2. So I'm going backwards now. So this is my second experience with this Dishonored series, and I do recognize this character, kind of. So here we go. I'm not going to ruin what I thought about the other one. You can go check that out on your own, but this is The Drunken Wailer, full version. Oh man. I don't want to say anything yet. I'm gonna try to have a poker face during this. Oh, that is so catchy. That is a beautiful vocal melody. Dun, 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 dun. What? What is this game? Is that a double bass? Or a fretless bass? What is happening here? This is amazing. The Drunken Wailer? What does this mean? What does anything mean? Oh, the humming. That was one of the coolest songs I've ever heard. Like, not even in a video game, like ever. Because it just went against all the rules. What is this game? This game is weird. And creepy. And kind of plays with your emotions, I think. If you told me that I would be looking at some really like dystopian clock tower with this guy in a hoodie and a steel mask with a knife and some powers, I'd be like, what drugs are you on and where can I get some? And then you put that music along with it? I'm sorry, what? That was... okay. Everything I'm about to say is a positive. I don't think I have any negatives here, but everything I'm going to say is a positive. That was creepy as hell. Okay, so that's what it was going for, and it did it. That was unbelievably catchy because of the simple melody, the vocal melody, that it's going to get stuck in your head forever. And for the life of me, it's such a memorable melody that I feel like it's been done before. And this whole time as I was enjoying that song, I was like, what does this sound like? And as of right now, me filming this, I can't think of it. Either I might have to do a cut later and remember it, or maybe I'll remember it, 2 years from now. I'm like, oh, that one. But for now, I can't think of it. But I know there's something out there that sounds very close to that, and I just can't. Anyways, super, super catchy. One of the best vocal melodies ever, just because it's so. You know what I compare that to is the like Cosmo Canyon from FF7. Which when I heard that for the first time, I was like, this is so simple, but you're going to remember it forever because it's so simple and because it's so effective. A couple of weird things going on here was the fact that like it almost seemed like it wasn't meant to sound professional in a couple ways. For example, the ending, when she's just humming it, you can hear like her voice crack, which most of us do when we hum. We don't know how to control our, our diaphragm. So it's like, we'll choke on it. And she did that too. She like kind of like hiccuped some notes. But I feel like that adds to the whole character of what's going on here. It's not supposed to sound all like beautiful. It just sounds beautiful because her voice is. If that makes any sense. Like she's carrying it. The fact that there was a group vocal or choir, whatever you want to call it, a gang vocal, that made it even weirder because it sounded like at least 30 to 50 different people in there, all the same age. Kind of reminded me of I think it's Weight of the World from Nier, I believe. And every time I hear a group vocal like that, it creeps me out. So the fact that it went from already creepy to just like, oh my god, like there's more of them, it really like, I don't want to kind of be in this area. As far as the name goes of this song, I have no clue. The Drunken Wailer? Nothing about this game makes sense to me so far. It's a complete mystery, no gameplay, nothing, just these two images that I've seen. I think this vocalist was in the last song I heard. I could be wrong. So I don't know if this is the main character or if they just got one singer. I don't know. I don't know anything. But the coolest thing about this song, which was very bold, is if you really think about it, it wasn't really that musical outside of her vocal line. All the noises you hear in the background just kind of sound like noises. Stuff hitting the floor, just things getting randomly hit and just kind of like clicks and clacks and creepy noises, and then but overall that is her melody. Now I'm not saying it wasn't completely musical, like there was or I'm not saying it wasn't not completely musical. There was some parts that had like, obviously elements of it, but for the most part it was just like a ruckus with, I don't know what that was. But damn, was it cool. Okay, so I've been sitting here thinking about what that reminded me of, and I kind of came up with something. And I don't know if this is what I was actually thinking, but it's funny because it goes hand in hand with another thought that I had. And to me, this sounded like something like what are they called? I think they're called nursery rhymes. You know, like just stuff that kids chant, like kid songs. And the one song that kind of reminded me of, sort of, was the ants go marching one by one, whatever it's called. So it's similar in the fact that it's like a nursery rhyme, but also kind of sounds like it. The dun 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 dun. Sort of. I'm not sure if that's the one though. Either way, so I thought that was kind of interesting. And what I said earlier about the whole like not being music, I definitely recall the bass being a big part of it. I don't know if that was a big double bass or something, but those notes were low. But they were probably the most prominent thing besides her voice that was kind of like carrying the tune. I don't know what that was, man, but it was cool. If you can think of something that sounds like that, let me know in the comments, because I feel like there's many songs that have used that sort of melody that she used. But either way, as far as the game and everything else, I have no clue what's going on. Dishonored 2, it's a mess, but it's a cool mess. It's a beautiful mess, and I'm intrigued. Creepy nursery rhymes. I don't know. Anyways, if you want to do the same thing as Justin did, they can request something on Patreon or PayPal. Either are cool, but not necessary. They just guarantee that we'll check out your song. If you don't mind waiting, if you do not want to wait, you can do what Justin did and became a platinum supporter, which will expedite your request to the top of the list, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. And a big shout out to the rest of the supporters: Fly, Justin, Orange, and Rogue Monk, and all the other supporters you see here for making this possible, and you for watching. Tell me more about Dishonored, please, because yeah, there's a lot of questions, but the music is dope. I will say that the music is dope. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I will see you later. Peace.